Americans tend to like roomy vehicles, so it's a mystery that mid-sized crossovers such as the Ford Edge aren't wildly popular. It certainly sold well enough to engineer this second generation, but smaller sibling Escape outsells it nearly 3-1. Toyota Venza and Honda Crosstour have been axed, so cross-shopping is pretty much down to Sorento, Santa Fe, Murano, and maybe Outback.
Edge seats 5. If you want your 3-row crossover to have a Ford badge, that would be Explorer. And the term crossover has additional meaning here, since Ford seems to be positioning Edge a little bit more on the premium side this time around.
Let's start with the price. This top-end sport model stickers for $45,400, about where the luxury brands begin marking their territory. Ford says people buy Edge for its design, and these muscular ripples do give it a handsome personality. Speaking of, only you can decide if the nuclear butterscotch paint works. Sport gets aggressive styling touches, a tauter suspension, larger wheels, and smaller sidewalls. Sport is the only way to get this 2.7-liter V6. It's an EcoBoost, meaning it's turbocharged, 315 horsepower, and 350 pound-feet of torque get things going. The gearbox is a 6-speed. Edge can be had with front or all-wheel drive. When it comes to acceleration, the Sport badge is truth in advertising. 0 to 60 is easily hit in under 6 seconds. The engine feels refined and sounds, well, edgy, in a good way.
Some cars drive a size smaller than they are. Edge, a size larger. The cabin is really wide.
Based on the Fusion platform, Edge is like a sedan on stilts. That height means there's some body roll, but that's expected in a family crossover.
Optional Park Assist will find the right size spot for you and then pretty much do all the work automatically to get you into it.
A turbocharged 4-cylinder Edge will get better fuel economy, but the Sport's Turbo V6 is more fun to push and listen to. Both drink standard-grade gas.
Considering there are low-profile tires which usually transmit bumps, Edge is pretty comfortable. It's also quiet, good for a road trip.
The interior gets the Ford family ambiance. There's a premium feel, though the dashboard gets none of this kind of stitching that's oh so trendy nowadays. Sculpted seats cradle, cool, and cook your backside.
Good news, there's an all-new version of the Sync user interface. The bad news, it's not on the 2015 Edge.
2016 models will have Sync 3, which cannot be retrofitted to older cars. Storage cubbies are scattered around, including a glove box with a unique knee airbag built into it. The front view camera might get dirty, but there's no need to get out and clean it.
Back seat room is pretty generous. Friends and family shouldn't complain, even adults.
It's easy to put nice features, such as these in the rear. Frontal airbags are not, so Ford cleverly puts them in optional seat belts so when they fire, the increased surface area reduces the chance of injury.
Imagine this is a big bag of groceries, this is a squirming toddler. I love this feature. Sorry, Junior.
Also handy is not having to reach way over to the seats to fold them down. The TP trunk test is always done with 2 rows usable, though. Edge does pretty well here, easily swallowing up a dozen packs of the 2-ply. Many buyers want a 3rd row when their crossover gets larger than CR-V, Escape, or RAV4, but those who just want additional room and comfort will find Ford offers an Edge.